3 ways that you actually can improve your mobility or improve your setup for your squat. This is not what I'm warming up with. Katie was doing overhead presses. But if you don't have ramps, if you don't have these ramps, you don't want to use these ramps, and you want to improve on them, and you don't want to use plates, you actually want to improve the range of motion. We're first going to start with our ankles, mobilizing the ankle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go against the wall. I want to plant this back foot completely straight. I want to straighten that down, really push that heel down to the ground. And I'm going to move through this. We're going to do this for 45 seconds. I'm going to just hold here, find that end range while I'm sitting in there. I'm going to hold that. And then I move out of this. 10 seconds, I'm just going to move out of that and then go back in. You can actually readjust and get more range as you go through this. Then, of course, switch up to the other side. Then, we want to mobilize the hips. We want to make sure that those hips are moving freely, are ready to go. So I'm going to come down. I'm using a dumbbell that's heavy enough to keep my body down. So make sure, if you use something too light, it's not going to make sense. Now also, what I like to do is move through this. Look at that. Now, I'm moving, getting a little bit of that mobility in my ankles, and I'm pushing against this. I'm sitting up nice and tall. Love it. Then, hop up. And this is one you're going to see most common because people really have issues with the range of motion when they're setting up for their barbell squat. So if you don't want to drop the finger, doing more like a Talon grip or something along those lines, you can of course mobilize with this lovely band, moving through, open up that shoulder a little bit. Now what we would do is we would go through this 3 times. You, of course, also can do sets of that and seeing and watching that get better. So try those out. Those 3 things, hope they help.